Welcome back everybody. So guys, what I'm just going to teach you in this class, I'm just going to teach you about the next part of this conditional statement. I'm just going to teach you about the switch statement. This is just like the conditional, the if else statement, but this is basically called the switch statement. I'm going to create the switch switch, the parentheses, the curly braces. Let's just put the variable name. For example, here I'm just gonna use the var3 or var2, whatever. I'm using the var3. I'm not comparing anything. I don't need to use a comparison operator. I just need to apply the variable name. I'm going to teach you what it does. Now go inside the curly braces. Now basically the code of block won't run. The curly brace block won't run. It will have a lot of cases, okay, in a lot of cases, and every case has different value to be shown, and again only single case will show. I'm putting the case and I'm just telling in case the var3's value is 7, then what I just want, if the var3's value is 7, then I just apply the colon, you can see here, and then I'm just typing echo, and I'm just typing the first case is true. Save, and actually here I just need to break that case, break. We just didn't talk about the break, but we will talk about the break later on, but right now just apply the break. After every case we have to apply the break. Now do you have any other case? Let's just press enter, and then the case for in case the value of the var3 is 6. Okay, so another echo, and I'm just putting the value as the second case is true. Save, and I'm just going to the browser to check that out. I went to there and refreshed the page. Now the first case is true only. For example, I just changed the value of the var3 into 6, so you will see that the second case will become true. Refresh now. The second case is true. Not this, actually, the second case is true, or the first case is true. Refresh the page now back. But in other case, for example, the value of the var3 is 13. Okay, now both cases are not true, so refresh now. I'm not getting any value. So now, as you remember that we have else in the if, so here we have the default value. We just need to break the statement, break every case, as you know, and then after the break we can apply the next case or the default. I'm just typing default. Now default has no value. Just press space and update the spelling, AULT, default. Now for the default, I'm echoing something more. I'm just typing here the default case is true. Now I don't need to break that. I don't need to add the break statement after the default, because exactly the default is the last one, so I'm not gonna put any other one. Refresh the page, so the default case is true. So I think you just understood about the, wait for a while, yeah, the switch statement. In the same way you can apply the switch statement for the strings also. I'm going to teach about the string. I'm just typing str1 and equal to, I'm just putting the value in str as my name, the Shahzaib. Now I'm just gonna clear some more things to you. Okay, so you can see that the spelling, the S is capital of the Shahzaib, so I'm just going there, and the switch again, and you know the rule, put the variable name which I just want to check on, the str1. Now I'm making the first ever case, the case in case the value is John, so am I echoing something like the first string case is true. Now press enter and the break, I'm breaking that. Press enter again, and another case. Now the value for the case, the second case is, I'm just typing as SHAHZAIB, Shahzaib, and then I'm just putting the colon and the echo again, and the second string case, I'm just clearing the string because exactly I'm just checking on the string, true. Now save, and I'm just pressing enter and break that again, And the third case, I'm just typing here as mark, the mark, echo the third string is true. Save, and I'm just going to the browser to check that out and refresh the page. Now you can see that the second string case is true. Okay, because the second one is true. Now again, I just need to apply the same thing, the BR, which is really necessary, BR. Okay, there, and then here the BR. Save, and I'm just going back to the browser and refresh the page. So now the second string case is true. So now if I just change this S as a smaller, now this is in a small letter, so refresh the page. So now this is not true, and we just didn't apply any default value. I'm just putting the default as well. So now the default I'm just putting as the default string case is true, the BR again. We just don't need to put the break after the default, refresh. Now the default is also not visible. Basically the default is not visible because I just didn't apply the echo, that no statement can be shown without echoing that. Refresh the page again here. Now the default string case is true. That means this one is actually true. The first zone is not true, the second is not true. So why I just applied this string, I just want to clear you that this is case sensitive. If I just apply this S is capital, so refresh. Now the second string case is true. So guys, I hope you understood about the string statement. So now we can go on to the third one. The third statement, basically I'm just gonna go to the statements. I'm not gonna teach about the third statement. There is no any third statement. I'm just gonna teach you about the for loops, the for loop, the while loop, and the do while loop. So stay tuned and goodbye.